Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, we got a busy day ahead of us because, as I told you, I guess in the last video, I have a new INTRAUTERIN recordings release scheduled, and originally I had scheduled it for 9th of July for release, but this didn't happen because the stampers hadn't arrived at the pressing plant, resulting in the pressing plant weren't able to manufacture the records because, you know, the stampers that have the grooves on it and stuff, the negative thing of the grooves weren't there, so they couldn't. And now we postponed for a week to July 16th, but it turned out, well, we had the release date actually yesterday, but it turned out they pressed the record yesterday, so we weren't able to ship from the distributor. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna run some errands and stuff and then drop by the pressing plant on a Saturday and collect the records, which might result in I have to pack the records myself into boxes and stuff and get them over to my place to prepare all these things. Maybe you can see in the background somewhere there we got boxes laid out for the promos, because promo mail out has to happen on Monday morning, and then I gotta take the records to the distributor and ship the first ones, because there's already pre-orders for people in I guess Spain or Portugal and Switzerland and stuff. So, and those are customers that get their records I guess once a month or so I want to get them out. And yeah, we gotta put stamps on the records, we gotta put sticker on the records, and one of the stickers is this one. Here you can see that I haven't made much of a promotion for the record yet because I wanted to keep it as a surprise, but what we got here is something I'm really proud of. And yeah, this is happening actually. The American legend FREDDY FRESH, who's been in the business for 30 plus years and has had releases on a plethora of labels, including Anodyne and Hard House, and had this big hit with alongside Fatboy Slim, Better Swing, and runs Howlin' Records, runs Electronic Music Foundation, runs Analog Recordings USA and stuff, Analog Communications actually, and has remixed everyone and Gus and a plethora of other artists. He is releasing the first ever drum and bass modular jungle record in his 30 years spanning career on my label. And I'm pretty proud of that because that's the biggest name on my label so far and stuff. And Freddy's a nice guy. We've been in touch via the internet for many years right now. I guess a minimum of 6 years. And we've been talking back and forth and stuff. And I love his music anyway. And he's a big talent, one of the big underrated talents in electronic music, even though he's been everywhere and stuff. And he does everything from ambient to hard techno to acid to electro, and also runs the modulator alias as well, and a lot of other names. And yeah, he's having a drum and bass modular jungle release on my label on the flip side with an MC even, which is Mikey Dread. Passed away in 2019, unfortunately. Mikey Dread is also Mike Gates, which is his real name, and has released a lot of techno records as well on Kanzleramt and other labels and stuff. And one of his secret passions used to be MCing to drum and bass. So he picked up the mic years ago, before he passed of course, and recorded this track with FREDDY FRESH. And this is the first time ever Mikey Dread's voice is heard on a drum and bass vinyl track on vinyl ever. So this is another big one for me. And yeah, we're gonna run errands, as I said, pick up the stuff from the record pressing plant, maybe film a minute or so in there, if we gotta pack the records and stuff, and then run over to my place, as I said, and then get stuff prepared. So this is what is happening. More to come later. Yeah, he's running errands. It's done. Now on the way to the pressing plant under this beautiful concrete structure with a little bit of graffiti on it and stuff as usual. And what this is actually, I'm walking underneath, is a train bridge kind of, so there's train tracks of the tram above me, and you might hear things rattle as I proceed along. So here you can see a little bit that it's proceeding for quite a while. And this is actually the direction that gets me to my place, or to the place where I have to change from a train to a bus. And now we're still headed to the pressing plant picking up records, and I'm very curious about the assembly process later. Also, what I forgot to mention, I guess, the record by Freddy Fresh on my label INTRAUTERIN Recordings as catalog number 9 will be limited, of course. 225 copies will be made, or at least this is the amount of copies I ordered. Usually they pretty much match the numbers, but as it is with like pressing plants and stuff, there's a bit of like a slight percentage that can be off, so might be a few more, might be a few less, depending on how their process goes and stuff, but there's like a usual margin one can deal with easily. And the tracks, of course, 333 is on the A side, and like Watch It Go Round Round featuring Mikey Dread is a track on the B side. And also I can confirm that there will be a new release on LK by Cemental this year. A bigger one with a full cover and stuff and full artwork. I received the masters and also all the data for printing already, and I have to recheck the masters and like see if this is any good and there's no like errors or faults in the mastering process and stuff. And this will be going to the pressing plant pretty soon. I hope to get this out to the pressing plant, I guess, in maybe 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the new record, how this sells, and depending on the process, the pre-run process the pressing plant tells me they have for like printing covers and stuff. So it seems like I will hit the 3 vinyl releases mark this year, plus a mixtape maybe. So growth is happening, and I'm very curious in terms of what is happening next year, because I got bigger and better plans as well. And just for reference, summer in Hamburg does exist. A lot of channels here. One super exciting office building, kind of, which I pass every day when I'm on a bus ride to work. Behind those trees we got the pressing plant. One of our channels, of which we have plenty, and actually we have more bridges than Venice has. So that's a little known fact about Hamburg. And of course, blue skies and temperatures. So actually I'm waiting for someone to appear at the pressing plant. I know that they're not working on Saturday, but there should someone be here, as far as I was told yesterday. So still waiting for someone to pop up, because well, I need the records, obviously, so we'll see how that goes. Well, things happen. So it turns out that the guy who was supposed to be here at the pressing plant isn't here, but is on the way right now. So I called Martin, my contact here, the guy who founded the pressing plant and stuff, which looks like this, kind of. So it's in this building. And the guy's on the way seemingly, and it will take about like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to be here. So then we're gonna get to assemble records. So turns out this saves my day actually. So this is how I roll right now. More to come soon. So this is what I'm dealing with. Here are the records, here are the boxes, and here's a weight on the records. So I gotta pick them and assemble them. Yay folks, we got a box. Quick thing. Took me about like 15 minutes to box all those records. I guess we got a little less than 225, maybe 217 or something. I don't know, might be a miscount from my side, so I will have to, well, I have to check them anyway, so, and stamp them and stuff. Color wise it will be a surprise, but let's get back to my place and get things done and stamped and all that. So, back in my place actually, and man, carrying records at these temperatures is quite exhausting. So I'm kind of sweaty and feel like I need a little bit of water, so dehydration in full effect and stuff. But we're here, and this is a situation right now. So, beautiful white labels. We weren't too clear about like doing black or clear vinyl, but we ended up with clear. Here's the stamp and the stickers. All of these will go on the record, of course, and I will build me a kind of little assembly situation right now, so I'll see you in a bit. So we got a little assembly situation going on. Progress is made. This is the first batch. Stamped, partly stickered as well. So now it's time for a kind of sound check, needle drop and all that. So here's a close-up of the sticker. Here's a close-up of the stamp, and we got beautiful clear vinyl. Yeah, so here we are. I got the first bunch of records stamped and stickered, and I want to show you the final result basically. This will be the cover. Like a nice recycling paper sleeve and stuff with a stamp and a sticker, and yeah, we got them stamped as well. So one example, all hand stamped, so all stamps look a little different and stuff. The flip side is a white label, so the stamp might not necessarily be on one specific side, but as I get them like out of the sleeve, one side will be stamped for sure, and you gotta watch out in the dead wax for the A and B side. As I said, I'm pretty proud of this one, but now let's go in for a needle drop. Haven't heard this, so I'm curious as well how this sounds. Side A, 333 by Freddy Fresh as a single artist. And side B, watch it go round round. Old school drum and bass and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these little needle drops. I got the first records prepared as I said, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hop off to the record store and drop a few, and then come back to my place, prepare the rest, get all that stuff up on BANDCAMP, which you will find here. You can get the record there for I guess $7.49 or something, and yeah, order them plus postage of course and stuff, and tax if you're in Germany or in Europe. Hope you enjoyed this little video, the little like snippets and stuff from the pressing plant as well. It was a hectic day, and now I gotta get things prepared, have like about 225 records, no, 200 records to stamp and prepare right now, which I will do this evening, and I will be out right now. I'm gonna see you on the next one, and leaving a message, of course, leave me a like, check all the radio dates and stuff down in the description box, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. See you later.